Hi and welcome to the Yorkshire Dales. I'm Paul Fowley. I'm a professional wildlife photographer and an owner of the Red Squirrel Hides, based just outside the small town of Hawes in North Yorkshire. So today I'm going to show you around my hides. So come on, let's go and see some red squirrels. So this is my woodland hide. It's quite a large hide. I have 4 windows, so I've got one side facing and the rest are facing the front. So roughly I've got about 14 feeding stations that I've made, so you get quite a variety of shots. So actually, so speaking, there's a squirrel just running past now, so I'm going to quickly go out and put some feed out and let's try and get some images. So I've just been out and I fed the squirrels. As I was feeding them, it was actually 4 squirrels appeared. So it's quite nice to see. It's actually, I can see another one just running through this. It's actually 5 here now. So what I'm going to do is get a few images and get a bit of video to show you. And also, I'll just let me mention, red squirrels are very endangered, as you probably know. The numbers are right down from years ago. And I do feed them most days, but they're not reliant on me. They do eat pine cones. It's hundreds of pine cones everywhere where they've been eaten. So they're not reliant on me, as I say, but I'm trying my best to make sure these guys survive longer. And hopefully in 10 years' time, it could be 40 or 50 squirrels here. You know, that would be really nice. And it is a bit crazy, but it's like having a dog. I'm here most days and they become part of your family, you know, because I spend half my life with them. So if anything happened to these little reds, I'd be devastated. So I'm trying my best to make sure they survive. So yeah, anyway, I can see it's actually 3 sitting on perches at the moment. So I'm going to get a bit of video coverage for you to show in a few seconds. Okay. Hi, so I'm now in my reflection pool. I've just spent the past 10 minutes giving it a quick tidy up. There's a lot of pine needles floating around the top of the water off last night. So then I've been out and put out a mixture of feed, which consists of peanuts, striped sunflower seeds, pine nuts, and of course their favourite is the hazelnut. So with the hazelnuts, I crack the hazelnuts. If you put a whole hazelnut out, they will just go and stash it somewhere. So it's actually just one just jumped on the side here. I've had about maybe 7 squirrels down in the past 20 minutes. It's been great. It's nice to see the activity doing so well at the moment. I've probably got about 12 squirrels coming and going most days. So yeah, I'm quite pleased. Last year was, a bit of a lull. I don't know what happened, but it's picked up since then and it's looking great. It's actually one in the water now. God, he's trying to come in the hide. Oh God, right, yeah. So with this reflection pool, I've designed it with a mixture of rotten tree branches, rocks, that sort of stuff, a bit of moss, some grass. I've just tried to make it as natural as possible. It's far too many reflection pools out there that looks just set up, you see a mossy frame. It just looks rubbish. So that's what I've tried to do with this. I've tried to create something that looks natural. So what I use is a Canon RF 70-200. I think the 70-200mm lens is ideal. So at the far side of the pool, I just zoom out to 200mm and you can get a lovely reflection. And when they come close, I just come in to 70mm. So it's easy. So 200mm out, come close at 70, and you should never miss a shot. And I've actually got 4 squirrels on the reflection pool at the moment. It's absolutely crazy. One's just gone in the water again. Yeah, it's a shell. I think it's floating around and he's trying to get it. Okay, I'm going to get you a few shots, which I'll put on here in a couple of seconds. Okay, this is my jumping platform I've created to get images of red squirrels jumping through the air towards you. So basically I stand down the back there, and when the squirrel climbs over here and jumps across, you take a high-speed burst and you get an image of the squirrel coming towards you. And to do that, I put my hand out and will focus on my hand. And at this point, when the squirrel flies through the air, that's the shot that'll be focused. So what I've done is I've put 2 posts to the ground here to create a platform. And I've got a post going up here. So the squirrel climbs up here and jumps across. It can't climb up this post because I've got some pond liner hanging here. And on this side, there is some hazelnuts. So as simple as that. So okay, I'm going to take some images now and show you what the end product looks like. Okay, so I'm now set up in manual mode. I'm using 2000s per second. You could probably get away with about 1250, but it's a nice bright day, so I'm using 2000 a second at ISO 1600, and I'm shooting at 2.8, which I prefer to do. I'm not bothered if I don't get its back legs all sharp, long as its face is sharp. So that's just my preference. Most people will probably shoot at about 6.3, 7.1. Okay, so I've actually got a squirrel coming right now. So I'm going to quickly get a shot of this guy and let's see what it looks like just now. Right, perfect, I think. Okay, so I'm now going to try and get some shots of the squirrels on this beautiful dry stone wall. It's got some nice moss on it. So what I'm going to do is place a few hazelnuts out. Oh, here's one here now. There you go, son. Right. So, yeah, that was quite good timing. So what I'll do, obviously you just see what's happened. I'll put some nuts on the wall and the squirrel comes and you get a nice shot. And what I do, I normally shoot aperture priority and I underexpose by a full stop, which makes it a bit darker. It makes the squirrel pop out on the nice green moss, nice dark background. Okay, so I'm going to try and get a shot now. Thanks very much for watching my first ever YouTube video. I'm going to try and put a video on at least once a month. But I am quite busy. I do 7 trips abroad a year at the moment. I go to Finland for brown bears 3 times a year. I do golden eagles in Sweden twice a year. I do white-tailed eagles in Norway and I do foxes in Holland. Plus in the British Isles I do otters and mull, mountain hares and the cairngorms, the stag rut. These are wild stags, by the way, in the Scottish Highlands with landscape thrown in, which is absolutely fantastic. And of course I've got this amazing place here for red squirrels. So please subscribe, it will help to keep this channel going. And I'm hopefully be putting another video up next month maybe on dippers for a great location I've got. So okay, until next time.